Hello everyone, I'm Yang Gao. Today I'm here to talk to you about how to help university undergraduate students dealing with nervousness before a recital. The purpose of this presentation is to help undergraduate students solve some anxiety emotions. My talk is divided into 5 parts. Before I start, I want to ask you about, does anyone know when you feel anxious while you are performing? Will this kind of emotion affect your performance? I will illustrate the answer to you. There are many reactions to anxiety. For example, you might happen a sweaty cold hand. You might go to the toilet when you practiced in advance. Anxiety could lead you to play the wrong rhythm, unclear intonation, and hard to focus the notes. These serious reactions could happen before a recital. It is a common thing. Okay, let's move on to the next part is a video. It will present some funny play parts when you feel nervous and some real stories from undergraduate students at Cardiff University. Enjoy watching.
You image your play. Or this kind of sound from phonograph. But actually, you played. You will try to drink more water to release your stress. I interviewed some undergraduate students from Cardiff University. Let's test to see how do they feel.
Yeah, I can get nervous before recitals. When I play clarinet, I can get very nervous because I'm on my own on the stage, playing in front of a group, or even if it was just one person, I'd get nervous. Yeah, I think definitely that it can. If I'm on stage on my clarinet on my own, I can think too much about everything that's happening and forget to focus on the music and focus on giving a good performance. If I'm conducting, I get even more nervous because I control the whole ensemble in front of me while I'm being watched by the audience. My heart rate can raise quite drastically before I go on stage, and my hands can lock so I won't be able to play the notes properly. If I'm conducting, sometimes I will think too much about the beat that I'm conducting and mess that up. I deal with my nerves by doing breathing exercises before I go on stage. I will talk to my friends who are also doing their recitals, maybe. I will talk to my ensemble if I'm conducting and make sure we're all in the right mindset to get on stage and perform to the best of our ability. Before I do a recital, I will do some breathing exercises. If I'm playing with an ensemble or there are other people doing a recital, we will come together and hype each other up to make sure that we're all ready to go on stage, and then we can use that adrenaline to give the best performance we can. That goes the same for conducting an ensemble. We all are nervous about performing, so we want to let everyone know that we're all nervous, so let's just give it the best we can. If something goes wrong, it's not the end of the world. If you show that you're confident in your playing, your musicality will come across even more. So that goes the same with conducting and any recital.
Hello everyone, I'm a sophomore at Cardiff University. I'm very happy to talk to you today about whether I get nervous before going on stage and what I do to overcome it when I get nervous. First of all, I'm a person who gets extremely nervous before a performance. When I get nervous, my plans sweat like crazy, but I will find a way to overcome it. First of all, I will double practice my major before the performance to enhance my confidence. Second, I prepare tissues and dry my plans before going on stage. Third, I try to play with my eyes closed on stage so that I can concentrate on my music and ignore the eyes of the audience. And then I can slowly enter the state of my performance. Thank you, senior, for the interview. That's the end of my short sharing.
Okay, in the next slide, I would like to illustrate why did I create this video. I have some explanations about it. As more students lack efficient stage experiences, therefore, before they go on stage, they feel nervous. I think it's a better way to give them some advices due to presenting it interestingly. It's easier to attract with some audience and bring happy moment. Let's now turn to the solutions. First tip is a short deep breath. It will help you to relax and release the pressure from the nervous emotion. The second tip is you could imagine you are on the stage. You could believe you could play beautiful sound. Even you could close your eyes if you worry about your play. The third tip is no judgment of yourself. You should recognize your level of playing, no matter how well or poorly you play today. The next tip is you should rest your body. You could do a little bit of exercise, such as strengthening your arm, finger, make it more flexible. Okay, let's turn our attention to some service shows. I saw some websites shows some participants. It includes 244 musicians and 170 undergraduate students and 74 portfolio career musicians are suffering anxiety emotion. From this survey, we could present some data about more and more undergraduate students are suffering the anxiety emotion. And the youngest musicians, its youngest, the 30 years, were significantly more anxious compared with the oldest musicians. So I think it's a very important issue to solve. And turning our attention now to the improvement feedback about my video. Firstly, I think I interviewed with some undergraduate students to listen their ideas at this video. It's more directly to know their real ideas. And I used some special editing skills to edit my video and use our funny parts to attract more people to watch. This videos happens some piece I played is created by myself. And I think some details very useful, like some solutions, some advices from undergraduate students provided. In conclusion, what have we learned today? Many undergraduate students are facing some anxiety before recital. To be honest, as a performance postgraduate student, I had experienced some anxiety. So I think if you know a lot of solutions to solve these issues, it will be confident to participate in the next recital. It's more efficiently. Okay, that's the end of my presentation. Do you have any questions? I'm really happy to answer it. Thank you.